Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the first programming tutorial video in our Programming for Noobs video series. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another friggin' tutorial series on Python and programming. Do we need more? Well, this one, hear me out. This one's going to be a little different, alright? We're not going to worry about theory at first. We're just going to be practical, alright? We'll worry about theory later. And if you're one of those people that's such a noob that they're like, hey, what is Python? Why would I want to learn this Python? Well, Python's a programming language, and it's probably one of the easiest programming languages that you can learn. And something they don't tell you is once you learn one programming language, learning any other programming language gets real easy. Trivial almost. But we're going to do coding challenges together, you and I, throughout these videos. And then I'm going to have a challenge for you at the end of every video that you're going to do by yourself. Alright? Alone. But even though it's going to suck, you really should try to do it. And it's like lifting weights with your brain. You need to suffer a little bit. You got to struggle just a little bit so that you get better. All right. If it's too easy all the time, you're not going to improve, and that's a friggin' fact. All right. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get it. Okay, guys. So the first thing we got to do is actually install Python. So I've already got it open right here, but you're going to go to python.org. And I'm going to assume that you have Windows just because it's the most common operating system in the world. So we're going to download Windows. We're going to get the latest version, 3.81. And then you're going to find it at the bottom. So scroll all the way down. And don't let this confuse you. So you might see all these installations right here and think, whoa, what's going on? But really, they're just different ways to run it. So you can either install it on your computer, which is what we're going to do. We're going to just install it like a normal program. But you can also get a web-based executable. That would download it from the internet instead of like installing it off your computer. There's also an embedded zip file, and that's a way to run Python without even having to install it. So these are just different ways to run Python. All we really care about is the executable installer. So we're going to get the x86-64 executable installer. Save that, and then once it's done downloading, go ahead and run that. Alright, once you run it, you should get this window. So we're going to do something here that's very, very important. We are going to add Python 3.8 to path. Alright, now you might be wondering, what does that even mean, add to path? Well, when you add something to your path, that means that you can access it from your command line interface. So all your command line interface is when you go to CMD, right? This is your command prompt, right? If there's something in the path, that means that you can type it in right here. So we'll type Python, and it'll automatically run Python. So there are a bunch of things that are in the path right out of the box when you get Windows, like Explorer. Can't type. And there it is. That opens up Windows Explorer. So we're just going to make that a thing for Python. So we're going to make sure that that's clicked. Alright. Then we're not going to install in a custom location. We're just going to go ahead and do the normal Python installation. Alright, guys. So now we have Python installed on our computer. But we still need something called a code editor. And the reason we need a code editor is because we need a place to actually write our code. So Python is just an engine, right? It doesn't have the steering wheel. It's not a full car. It's just an engine. Think of the code editor as everything else, all right? It's a place where we can control Python, where we write our code, where it looks really nice. If you don't have a code editor, you would have to code in Notepad. And I mean, who wants to code in this? Who wants to code? Look at this. This is hideous, right? It's disgusting. We don't want to code in Notepad. All right. So what we're going to use for our code editor is going to be Visual Studio Code, and that's one of the best code editors that you can get right now. All right. So we're going to download this for Windows. Save. Go ahead and run that. Alright, so you're going to get this once you run it. Go ahead and accept the agreement. Go ahead and install it right where it's telling you to install it. That's fine. Go ahead and check create desktop icon and check the first two boxes and check add to path. And we'll talk more about why we're doing that later. Pretty much it's going to give us the ability to right click on files and just automatically click open with code. It's going to make our lives easier, trust me. Install. Go ahead and let that install. Alright, you did it. We are done installing Python and Visual Studio Code. Now, before I finish off the video, I'm just going to open it and show you what it looks like. So here's something I was working on earlier, but as you can see, now don't get freaked out by this code. This isn't the kind of stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing stuff way simpler than this. But as you can see, compared to Notepad, I mean, would you rather this beautiful interface or would you rather see this? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? This is nice. The background is dark. It won't hurt your eyes. We're good with this. Alright guys, you did it. You made it through your first tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If there's anything that you want to see different, if the video to the side distracted you, maybe you just want to see what's going on, you don't want to see my freaking face, just let me know. Let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and accommodate whatever suggestions you may have or want to see. Thanks again for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. That helps the channel out a lot. And thank you for watching. See you on the next one.